Hey, what's going on, guys? It's TwoStepProductions and I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a new game that came out called Rivals of Aether, and it's a Smash inspired fighting game by Dan Fornace, and it's $14.99 on Steam right now. It's in early access, but it's an open early access, so everyone has the ability to get it. And this game highlights offense and aggressiveness. There's no shielding and no grabbing, so it's really all about being on the offense and going for those attacks and those combos in order to kill your opponent. And playing defensively will not get you any bonus in this game. Currently there are 6 characters in the lineup, and they are very diverse. Each one has a different, very different moveset and is inspired by a different element. So there's water, which is Arcane. There's smoke, which is Force Burn. There's fire, which is Zetter Burn. There's earth, which is Crag. There's the forest or grass, which is Maple. And then there's air, which is Raster. And all of these characters, like I said, have very unique movesets and different characteristics about them that make them all very fun to play, and they're very well balanced as of now, and the developers will continue to make updates if anything is discovered that's not balanced. There are currently 5 stages that you can play on, and they all have some unique things about them. One has a giant trampoline in the middle, one has a plant monster that comes and eats you, but these can be turned off if you want to play purely competitively with no distractions around you. And there will likely be more additions as time goes on. They've already announced 2 more characters that are going to be in the game but aren't out yet, and there are plenty of spots for extra stages that just aren't in the game yet. And so, similar to some entries of the Smash Bros. Series, there are some technical moves such as wave dashing, wall jumping, and wall and ground teching. And so mastering these moves will help you become the best that you can be in this game. So it's definitely got that competitive feel, and you can definitely develop a skill gap compared to other players, so really the work that you put in can definitely have a huge influence on how many games you win. And there's an offline mode where you can play locally with your friends, so you can plug in up to 4 controllers and all play together, or you can play against a computer. There's also a training mode where you can do things such as stop time if you want to see specifically how a move comes out. You can turn on hitboxes, you can go frame by frame, so again, if you want to see how many frames a move takes, or if you want to check out what a move looks like as it's being done, that's definitely something you can do. And then there's also an online mode where you can play against a friend using Steam's invite system, or you can match up against a random person using their system, which is called NetPlay. And from playing on NetPlay, it's definitely got some issues with lag, but there are always issues in any online gameplay system right now. However, it is much better than Nintendo's right now, and I'm sure it's going to improve. They're in version 0.0.2 right now, so it's very early access, and I'm sure they're going to make refinements and improvements and optimizations as time goes on. Right now the online is a best of 3 format, so you play 3 games against 1 player, each on a different stage, and you have the chance to change characters in between each match. And at the end of that, you can either rematch that player if you had a really good time playing against them, or you can find a new player to play against if you didn't enjoy your match as much. And some highlights of the game are the pixel art style not everyone is a fan, but I personally think it's really cool, and it adds a lot of uniqueness to the game. The character designs are great. Flashy Goodness is the name of the person that did a lot of the artwork, and he did a great job, or she, I'm not really sure. And every character looks great, the stages look great, and it all just goes together very well in a cool art style. It's well supported. The developer, Dan Fornace, has been on Twitter talking about how much he looks forward to this game has looked forward to the game coming out, and can't wait to have some competitions, so he might help put together some tournaments. And he's talked about updating the game constantly, adding some characters down the line or some new stages to keep things interesting, and really just doing his best to support the game and make it as fun to play as possible. And it will, right now it's on Steam, computer, PC only. However, it will soon be on Xbox One as well, and it plays really well with an Xbox One controller and an Xbox 360 controller, and you can even play with a GameCube controller. So if you're a hardcore Super Smash Bros. Fan, there is a way to play with a GameCube controller, and I'll actually be putting out a tutorial on that pretty soon. But it's definitely worth picking up. And if you want to play with the GameCube controller, you will have to have a May-Flash GameCube adapter or an official Nintendo Wii U adapter for GameCube controllers. But again, it's worth it if you want to be playing with that GameCube controller that we've all come to know and love through the Smash Bros. Series. So overall, I would definitely recommend this game if you are a fan of the Super Smash Bros. Series or any other fighting games. It's very fast-paced, very fun to play, a great party game for your friends, and you can play online to try to pick up some really cool combos against random people and show them off to your friends. So again, it's $14.99 on Steam right now. Early, very early access, but it's only going to get better, and definitely worth checking out. So if you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like. If you didn't, feel free to leave a dislike. Comment down below if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos. Subscribe if you want to see more. And as always, guys, have a good day.